Is it possible every single time? Where is he?
We came to his house.
We came to his house and he was still with... I don't know. Guys, we're always waiting on Francis. What do you want
Guys,
to do?
I'm here. Don't worry, I'm here.
Hey.
I got some shots because we have a special occasion.
We got a special occasion.
We made it big. Especially you, Vince.
I didn't... We
represented. You represented and you did a good job. I'm proud of you. And that's...
To us making a little cameo on the with Noel Butler on TSN. Thank you very much, Mr. Noel. We really appreciate it. And to
Noel Butler. To Noel Butler.
Thank
Cheers
you
to
very
you.
much for
Cheers.
believing in three guys.
Hopefully-
Absolutely no.
Hopefully he makes an appearance on our show. Right?
Hopefully. Cari amici sportivi, welcome to yet another edition of Red Card Weekly. Here we talk mostly about Serie A bit of Premiership, a bit of European, and yes, well, we're not professionals, nor do we pretend to be. I have here to my right, Steve. Kaká said that he wants to come back to his beloved team. Please, Silvio, reinforce this team. Polillo. I am Vince. Some people drink vodka, some people drink martini. But this weekend I had a double shot of Gianpaolo Pazzini. Tavernese.
That's one of your best ones, actually.
And to my left, Francis. Today I saw Schneider wearing the jersey of Galatasaray. And the only thing that came to mind was, why Moratti? Why Colo Giacomo? Welcome, guys, welcome. You like a little double shot of Gianpaolo Pazzini?
Yeah, that's what
You know,
actually that's a
that's
good one. Very creative. Vince.
Thank you very much. So guys, why don't we go through Saturdays and Sunday Serie A games. Saturday started off with Palermo Lazio 2-2 and Juventus winning 4-0 at home against Udinese. Going on to Sunday, Fiorentina Napoli 1-1, Milan 2, Bologna 1, Chievo Parma 1-1, Genoa 0, Catania 2, Siena 1, Sampdoria 0, Pescara 0, Torino 2, Atalanta Cagliari 1-1, and Roma Inter 2:45 on Sunday at 1-1.
And guys, the super sfida of the weekend was Inter against Roma, but we have to start the show talking about Pogba, because all I've been hearing, guys, from the Juventinis are Pogba. Guys, Pogba scored 2 fantastic goals over the weekend.
They were fantastic. Really, like for me to actually go on our Facebook page, on Twitter, and go, wow, che doppietta. But I think everybody's getting a little too excited, especially Tutto Sport. Steve, did you see that front page over there? You had to share it this morning.
Yeah, Tutto Sport decided to be Tutto Juve again and say that Paul is worth 30 million.
$30 million in 19 years.
So-
You know, the talent he's got. 100%.
So it's about, how many goals does he have now?
4 in 13 games.
4, and it's about 6, 7, it's about 7.5 a goal.
Guys, he's a midfielder. A lot of people are talking about him being the replacement to Pirlo. I think we have a different opinion on that.
You know what, Paul Pogba is fantastic. Like, you know what, from what I've seen so far, still young, right? Still got to grow inside the game, and I think his development in Italy will develop his tactical side. But to replace Pirlo, I don't know if you guys watched the game. The way I looked at it is that Pirlo is more that playmaker. Pogba's more of a...
He's not as creative, Pogba.
He's not a creative guy, you know. Pirlo taking shots like that with that kind of... I think Pirlo was more of a finesse, like if we could think about those great goals with Milan, where Pogba was pure brute force.
I'm going to tell you who Pogba is. Pogba is the reincarnation of Patrick Vieira.
But a bit better,
But
I
a
think.
bit better.
I think so too. I think he's
Yeah.
a bit better. And Vieira was a great
And
player.
Vieira was a great player. So
Yeah.
Juve has a gem there, and Sir Alex, we're going to talk about it after, he must be... He polished at least 2-3 bottles of wine after they stole him away from Man U. Guys, he's technically able. He has finesse too, though. That's what's scary about him. He's a good mixture so far of finesse and power.
Yeah, right.
And that is
So
scary.
It's very scary.
Very scary. And he's fun to watch. He's colorful. And I'm not saying that because
You know.
he's black, but he's very colorful.
I just with the whole ballad de
It's good. It's good. That's what they need. The Serie A needs a bit of color inside. They need a bit of people with
A bit of
pizzazz,
zest.
some
Guys,
fantasia.
Ferguson. Why did Ferguson? How come he never gave Pogba a chance? Especially last year when they brought back Paul Scholes from out of retirement because we were in trouble.
I was reading. It wasn't really Ferguson's primary, decision. I think something to do with his management, stuff like that. And I don't know. When read these things on the
Ferguson
internet,
has the last word at United.
I'm sure. Right now, I'm sure it's not the first time he's let superstar go, and ain't gonna be the last. But you know what? Yeah, I think he's regretting it right now.
Guys, I'm gonna bring it down to I think he was just cocky and he thought that he wasn't gonna leave. And he thought that he had Pogba where he wanted him. He was with United. He didn't think Juve was gonna come in and take him away.
Maybe nobody would leave a team like
You know,
Manchester United to go to
During
go to
the whole
Juventus.
Pogba, the first time with the Bologna, the winning goal there was a lot of articles out, and apparently there was a little package deals where they had understandings with different teams where they couldn't come and take their young players. Well, they didn't have one with Juve, and Juve stole them.
Guys, Juve with no Pirlo, no Marchisio, no Chiellini, 4-0 against Udine. Di Natale, I don't know why he came in the second half. Was he hurt or?
You know what, Guidolin, I don't know what he was trying. He wasn't hurt. He came out to the second half. I don't know what he was trying to do.
We know Juve
like-
and Udine are best friends,
Yeah.
But you know what? You guys know Di Natale he could be a game changer. Like one ball, he can score, and why bring it on the second half where we're trying to defend and make a 0-0 and then try to go with a late goal? Anyways, Udinese did not show up at all. And even they had announced that Vidal wasn't supposed to play, but he finally played. And guys, you know what? Even if Vidal wouldn't have played that game,
They still would be there.
they still would have been
Juve played a great
fantastic.
game.
Yeah, very very good.
Elsewhere, finally, Roma Inter and 1-1, but the Roma deserved the win, guys. And again, Roma missed chances on top of chances. But De Rossi started the game this time.
Hey.
Unfortunately, he got hurt, so he had to be subbed at halftime. But Roma looks really impressive. When they're on their game, they counterattack and they're full speed. The front three, Osvaldo Lamela and Totti, it's scary.
I have to say, with a very depleted lineup, Inter 1-1 draw is a very good.
I'm surprised.
100%, yeah, 100%.
I'm
It's
surprised.
obvious Inter missed
Freddy Guarin versus Roma. Let's just leave it at that.
He was the
That's all
only
I can
bright
say.
light, guys.
That's
Freddy
all.
Guarin was the only bright light. I think he's the bright light of the season. Inter needs to spend money because
No, that doesn't make
that
any sense.
lineup cannot win big matches.
No.
And-
And if Cassano doesn't play,
Nobody could create
they
anything.
have no one on ball for any spot kicks.
So why wasn't
Any,
Coutinho
spot-
playing? They're talking about selling Coutinho maybe to Liverpool. They're asking 15 million euros, which I don't think Liverpool's gonna play. But why wasn't Coutinho starting?
Why don't you call your friend Stramaccioni and ask him?
He's not answering.
He's not answering.
He's not answering.
Because he's sleeping.
He's flipping. You know what? I told you guys. I messaged you. He looked relaxed on Sunday. I don't know if he's on Valium or something. He
He
didn't
was
have
a
the
grande ex
He
from
didn't-
a partita.
And
That's
guys,
Yeah,
again, Totti plays a fantastic game.
yeah.
My only
Francesco.
concern now, Totti's so influential to this Roma team. What's gonna happen when he leaves?
Shambles.
You think so?
I like that
Complete
word.
shambles. Guys, besides Totti, I have a different opinion because I watched the game too. I watched it early this morning on the PVR. I find Roma was lacking emotion.
Lagrin.
They were at home, and it was one of those weeks where a lot of people ahead of them tied. Milan had won, so that means they were already ahead of them in the standings. And I don't think they missed a lot of chances, yeah. But I don't think that they had that agreement.
Guys, I don't agree on that.
But
I
maybe
think
Totti looked like, sorry to cut you off,
Yeah.
I think Totti was the only one that was playing without any fear, and everybody else seemed to like.
guys, they
No?
created chances. I
They
just think
did.
like Inter didn't attack that much. They just sat back at one point. I think even Inter was surprised that we're gonna draw into this game.
But Levi have to admit.
Because
that
Roma missed a lot of chances.
I think
and
we
it
could
comes
all-
down to that.
we
I
could all
have to
agree
say
a
maybe
tie.
I'll agree with you, but I won't even call them chances. I'm gonna call them half chances.
No.
No, there were chances.
Andanovic
Come
made
on.
a couple of saves.
No, Andanovic
Lamela missed. He bent the ball on top of the box. He missed the post by an inch.
Guys, I'm very critical on Roma because on paper they're supposed to be up there contending for that Champions League spot, but it's just tactical decisions made by Zeman, and I have no choice but to be critical of them because yes, they are entertaining, but
Most
really,
entertaining team
most
in Serie A.
entertaining team
If
in
you ain't
Serie
gonna
A.
win games.
But if you're not gonna win games, the
And
most
finally, my
entertaining
last
I get
point: why is Obi? Why does Obi keep on getting chances after chances? This guy's been there for 4 or 5 years now. He's not of caliber of a championship team. Just give a chance to somebody else. Benassi played well the week before. Let him play this week.
But I'm sure
a bit
Stramaccioni has a
disappointed.
plan.
Whatever.
Trust in your coach. No?
Guys, elsewhere, Lazio Palermo 2-2. Lazio tied at the end. Tautan Flocari.
Yeah.
What did we talk about last week? What did Lazio, right? even playing ugly, still get the result.
Well, they played well the first half.
They played
Locati played very well.
Palermo played fantastic.
Because Lazio sat down after the first goal. They were leading 1-0. They decided to sit down, and Palermo actually started believing. Dybala, guys, a fantastic player. Very dynamic. Palermo, after finding Cavani and Pastore, I think they have another diamond here. I don't know if you guys agree.
It's a flash in the pan.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's
I think he's a very good player.
I
too early
find
to say.
it's a bit too early. I can't doubt that he's very dynamic and very fast, but I find he's a bit small for the game.
like a Micoli.
So is Micoli, but Micoli is fantastic.
Micoli never had.
Toto Di Natale.
Yeah, and other than in Italy, who knows these people?
But that's the difference between Serie A and all these other leagues, that these small teams actually have like raw talent, like pure talent that no other league has. That's the beauty of Italy.
Guys, I took a look at that game too. I watched that one as well. I have to say though, Lazio did play well, but the game had, again, I don't know this weekend.
But it's Lazio. Time. It's Lazio.
It is Lazio, but I think Palermo had like a 2-minute spurt in this game, and they scored 2 goals.
Elsewhere, Milan-Bologna. Milan wins 2-1. Milan's climbing up the standings.
Yeah,
And since Niang came in this lineup, even if they drew last week, now it seems to me that Niang deserves that spot week in, week out. He needs to start in that front three.
Bye, Niang.
I'm so happy that Pogba is doing so well, so that no one's concentrating on Niang.
Actually, no, that's a
There's no pressure on this kid, because all the pressure is going on.
Plus, Milan's not expected to compete for the title this year.
That's
so
true too.
maybe that's the best thing that could have happened to Milan.
Yeah, because let's face it, guys. They went and get him from like a second division team in France, and Milan to go find that type of talent there, it's very rare. They're usually ones to buy the talent once it's already come up and everybody knows.
We found a couple of good talents throughout the
We
years,
did find, but it's been a long time since we haven't.
That's true.
And he still has a lot to prove. Up in the top 3, like we were talking before, I think he has to start all the time because he gives a lot of
He
options.
kept on beating his man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hands down. And
But I have to say, against Bologna, it's 2 times now. It's 2 times that Milan plays very well against Bologna.
What do you mean? Last time they lost to Bologna.
no, we
No?
won 3-0.
Oh yeah, that's when Pazzini scored the other 2
Three,
goals.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's when Pazzini scores.
He has 10 goals and 5 against Bologna.
Oh, that's not bad.
Hey, he gave us 10 goals. Did you think that halfway through the season
Guys.
we would have 10 goals, Gianpaolo
But
Pazzini?
after he scored 3,
Scusate. Anyways, but he played good. Niang, thank you Allegri for actually making him play. Thank you for making Boa play in the center, in the midfield, because as you see, he had a I would probably say 50-50 game, but the way, I don't know if you guys remember, the way he connected with El Shaarawy, with the heels, there was a couple of great moments from him, but I think we need to just have a goal and continue on to this way to this goal, because, well, let's be honest, other than that 3rd place, what can we actually aspire to, right?
Well, Milan's on the right track.
We're on the right track. Roma, tying Inter really did help us, so right now we're sitting in 6th, so let's see what the January transfer market does for us, and we'll go from
Guys, I
there.
was talking to Steve about El Shaarawy. I thought he played a good game. He was very dynamic. But Steve was telling me, I don't know if I like him that front 3 a bit wider like that. What do you think, Vince? Would you like to see him more central?
I could understand 100% where Steve is coming from. But if you guys remember all these great goals that he scores, he loves to cut in. He loves to cut in and go with the right foot or the curler in and stuff like that. So he hasn't scored in a couple of games. But then again, guys, who the hell would have seen El Shaarawy have 14
Well, not
goals?
Sami Mancini, because the first show we ever taped,
Yeah.
Sami Mancini said that El Shaarawy is not the real deal. He's very disappointed. If you want, you go back to that first episode and you will see what Sami Mancini
You know the guy
said.
that's embarrassed to be in front of the camera? That guy there, the guy with the Juventus jersey. Carry on.
guys, I've been taking a look at this and I was just trying to think. Wouldn't it be nice to play, instead of playing that flat 3 in the front, maybe push El Shaarawy in the middle and put 2 guys in front of him?
Where Boa used to play a bit.
Where Boa used to
El
play.
Shaarawy
As almost like a semi-trequartista, but
As
they could give him a little bit of a freedom room.
Would you try it right now that this lineup seems to be working?
No, this had to be done a long time ago, but we didn't know that Niang was going to be ready in this quick of a
Who
time.
would you put like kind of like in a Kaká role back in the day where he was that supporting striker?
Talking about Kaká, guys. There are
No,
rumors
stop,
of Kaká.
stop.
No, is he coming or he's not coming to Milan?
First of all,
yeah.
I did not approve of you talking about this today. because my heart is broken.
You guys start talking
No,
Kaká.
I said in a Kaká kind of way.
Because you guys seem really excited Kaká was coming back, even if he left you guys to go to Real Madrid.
No, he didn't leave us. He did
didn't.
not leave us.
No.
We sold him for 60 million euros. And you know what? Looking at it right now, who made the better deal out of that? What would happen to Kaká? Kaká's not coming, guys.
I think Kaká's fantastic. I think Mourinho just messed it up at Madrid.
Galliani came out and said, no Kaká, no Balotelli, no Niang, no Beckham. You know what? I don't want to talk about it because I'm really fed up. I am a person. I have emotions. I don't like to be played into around with my emotions. I can't do this anymore.
Guys, I just want to say something. I think this fair play thing is firing back against UEFA.
How's it firing back?
The Italian league, nobody could buy these guys. Everyone seems to be ending up in England right now. Barcelona and Madrid, they say they have more money than they actually have.
I would like to see, when this fair play comes in actual effect next year, how these people will actually balance the books.
I want to see UEFA telling Chelsea, you're not coming in the Champions League. Manchester City, you're not coming in the Champions League. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I'd love to see the day that someone explains to me what exactly this FIFA fair play is going to be.
There's ways around it. It's a disaster.
There's all kinds of
Guys, in very layman's terms, very quickly, sorry Steve, the financial fair play says that whatever you close the books at, so let's say you made $10 million profit, let's say last year, you cannot spend more than $10 million this year.
So you can't get oil money coming in.
The whole loophole is that, let's say, a team like Manchester City, where they say, well, we received $500 million from the sponsor. Well, the owner of Manchester City owns the sponsor, so that's where these hold like little loopholes.
Yeah, but then he's right. Then it works.
Yeah.
Except that Chelsea wouldn't work because Abramovich is not the sponsor of Chelsea.
True, but maybe Abramovich is going to take his
But it's not
his company.
Abramovich oil.
Yeah.
But, you know, anyways, I don't want to talk.
Anyways,
about that.
elsewhere, Fiorentina ties Napoli. Fiorentina scored a goal. Roncaglia scored a goal from the middle across. Guys, what was the Santos doing?
I have no idea. I have really no idea what this person was doing. In that, he wasn't. Luca Toni was there, and he wasn't even dangerous. He went right by Luca Toni. The ball bounced, and then ended up in the back of his net. But I have never seen, not even a baseball player, misjudge a pop fly like that in my life.
Guys, Fiorentina actually looked really good. They were passing the ball, moving the ball around. They're missing that final pass. They're just going to get that last.
I think we could all agree that everybody saw this tie coming. Right? I really saw this tie, like Napoli, Fiorentina.
Who scored for Napoli again?
Cavani.
El Matador. And what a goal. What a beautiful header.
Fantastic.
100 goals in Serie A.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Cavani. Maybe the last year we'll see him in Serie A.
That's
I know
right.
it's more than once that I say.
And 90 per Gianpaolo Pazzini.
Guys, we'll talk about a bit of EPL. My beloved Tottenham tied Manchester United. And let me tell you, they should have won the game. Van Persie scored again for Manchester United. Probably the best buy in England,
Yeah,
even if it cost them a lot of money.
Well,
And Clint Dempsey in
It cost
extra
them-
time ties the game.
it cost them Paul Pogba money, so it's not that bad, right? About
Yeah,
30
yeah.
million. I watched the game, guys, and it looked like, I don't know, like Sir Alex had that plan of his, and you know they struck early. Great goal once again by Van Persie, and then Tottenham had their chances. They had a lot of control over the game.
And-
Hold on, I just want to add something.
What?
Van Persie's goal, again on another cross.
Again,
It does not make sense.
but
The
they
whole
find the
EPL
most.
is like
I
Milan.
can't-
They can't
I
defend on
understand.
set
His
pieces.
vision, his positioning and vision.
Okay, he's a fantastic striker. You can't take it away from him.
He's-
His timing, everything.
I say he's
Uh,
an English Premier League striker.
But your
That's it.
favorite goalie, De Gea, was fantastic this game.
He popped
It's
He
about
made
time,
some
huh?
big saves.
But you know what? The tie was well deserved. But you know, Clint Dempsey, everybody's like, "Oh, what a great game that he played." I'm like, you know what? I don't really see it that way because if you guys really watched the game, he had the work effort. It was there, but he just at the end, the passes were being cut off. Like if you guys remember, he was on a one-on-one with the
No,
goalie.
it wasn't his best game.
He was within.
chance,
He
yes.
was within 6 yards, not even, and he kicked it side-footed right onto the head.
Yeah, but everybody's gonna have a play. I think we're trying to do. We're picking on him for this one bad game. Guys,
No, I'm picking on
he's
him.
American and he's been in the English Premier League for quite a
He's
bit.
been and he's been a factor.
And
Right?
he's
He's
been a
been at
factor.
Fulham was
At
a big
Fulham, he was
factor.
a very big factor.
You're right. You're right.
And
So-
the World Cup for the States, he always performs
That's
in the
it.
qualifiers.
And a
He's
lot
a
of
good player.
now they even have Bradley playing in the Serie A for a long time.
The Americans have a couple of really
Americans
good
have a
players.
really good players.
I was just disagreeing whether it be from the Fox Soccer Central or whether it be the Footy Show. I didn't see that he played a fantastic game. He had a great work effort, and he got compensated with a last-second goal. So good for him, but no, he did not.
Good for Tottenham.
Good
It
for
seems like
Tottenham.
we're gonna get that fourth Champions League spot that got robbed last year because Chelsea won the Champions League, which I don't understand that rule. They should at least thrown them in the qualifiers. Anyways, elsewhere, another London derby, Chelsea against Arsenal. And it finished 2-1 for Chelsea, but the first half, it could have been 4-5-0 for Chelsea. It looked like a bunch of men against a bunch of kids. Guys, Wenger, does he have to go? What does Chelsea have to do to flip the situation around? He starts Coquelin and Diaby, and they're not championship material. And again, I'm bashing Arsenal, but the only bright light on this team is Wilshere. But no, they're not in the Champions League. They're not for next year, I mean. If they're not spending money now that they've qualified for the past 10, 12 years, what's going to happen next year when they don't qualify?
Well, the
Guys, we talked about it last week, guys. They probably have all sorts of money in the bank.
Well, not have to spend. This is
Well,
a
now they
transfer
have to
window.
spend. They
There's
have
no
to spend.
rumors leading any players
No,
to
they
this
actually
team.
they came out and Wenger was talking about I would like to have a player like Cavani. He said like Cavani. So are they actually going to come out like they're saying? I don't think Cavani is going to Arsenal, but if they're ready to spend that 55 million euros on a player, because right now, not that Chelsea played awesome, I think it was more Arsenal that was lackluster. You need somebody. You absolutely need somebody there because the fans, I don't think they're going to be by your side for very long if you keep on going a season like this. That if they do continue like this, guys, that's no Champions League. You know what? If you do continue like this, if Liverpool keeps on taking form, no Europa League, you need somebody. You need a leader
Guys,
there.
they're gonna make
They're going to
Europa.
make Europa League, but
Guys,
the Champions League, they're 7 points behind now.
I think that Arsenal just can't get away from that tiki-taki play. that
Well, the
they-
first half they didn't play no tiki-taki. They
Of
seemed they were
course.
thinking everything. Second half they started, they were just pressing, playing their game. It seems like when that team overthinks and Wenger gives them restrictions, that
They
team,
did.
they don't know what to do. They don't know how to react.
They had some bad luck though. Coquelin got definitely fouled on the first goal. Went down, they took the ball, went all the way and scored.
But that's
So-
not why they lost the
But
game.
no, that
Chelsea
is not
got
the
4,
reason.
5, 6 great
Yeah.
chances after.
But
Anyways,
I didn't see it as a wow, what a great Chelsea. I saw more of like what a lackluster Arsenal.
But guys, we haven't seen a wow, what a great Chelsea for.
But hey,
since
Fernando
the
Torres
Champions
cut
been a
his
while.
hair. He cut his hair. Bello Pulito there. He's got the what do you call it?
League. You
Army
want to
cut.
know why Obi starts? Why does Torres start?
his Torres cost $40 million.
Actually, 50
Euros.
million.
50 million
Yeah.
euros.
Actually, no, excuse me. 50 million pounds. That's what they
Oh,
paid
yeah,
for. So that's like what?
a lot of
60
money.
million?
60.
Okay, guys, the big news of the week. I don't think anybody saw this one coming. Pep Guardiola to Bayern Munich. We had the question of the week, and Bayern wasn't even one of our choices, guys.
No.
He said how much he
Look.
respected the English Premier League, the tradition, the history, and everything. He goes to Bayern.
What Pep should have done, and nobody, I think, whether it be on this table or anybody out there, will discredit or say anything against is what he's capable to bring to the table. But by you going to Bayern Munich, I would have loved for him to show, forget that I'm a Milanista, to go to a team like Milan, with a plan with the young players, show us what you are capable of doing, what you could bring to the table. Not take a team like Bayern Munich, which is already a team of superstars,
Very stable financially,
very stable financially.
politically.
Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? What do you guys want? You want a Champions League? And I think we could all agree that the only reason he's there, that they went to get him, is
To win the Champions
It's-
But you,
Champions League.
you brought in a good point. What more can you bring to this team?
No.
I mean, they're competing every year. The top two in Germany, Champions League finals, 2 out of 3. They lost in the semifinals last year. I mean, what's
What
Guardiola really? He's just ensuring his legacy there, guys.
Guys, I have to say though, I was very disappointed that he went to Bayern, and it's not because I wanted him to come to Milan or anything. He said when he left Barcelona that he was taking this 1 year sabbatical, and then when he was gonna come back, he wanted a challenge.
Well, this is not a
Bayern
challenge.
Munich is not a challenge; it's a walk in the park.
It's like Barcelona.
I wrote it on the website on the Facebook / Red Card Weekly. I think a bigger challenge for Pep Guardiola is learning German.
actually no, that is
It's gonna be
probably
pretty hard, yeah.
He's gonna get another language, and that's about it. Because Bayern, they pretty much, like we said, they
It's
fixed all their
exact
finances. It's the
same as
thing,
Barcelona. Very stable financially. I think more than Barcelona.
yeah.
Their youth system is full. Mueller, Cruz, Bastuber, Schweinsteiger. All these guys are from the youth.
Dante, which is
Oh, yeah.
but you know
It's
what?
the same thing I mean, it's not a challenge.
It's not a challenge, and it's very unfortunate. You know what I feel bad for, guys? I'm sorry I can't pronounce his last name. It's Jus Heynckes or
Heynckes
from the coach of Bayern Munich. How does this guy feel that he's going to coach this team for the next 6 months, right? Knowing that he's
But
going
I
to
think he has said it that he
wanted to move on.
He wanted to move on, anyways.
Anyways, guys, let's finish the show with our red cards of the week. We have 5 minutes left. Vince, what's your red card of the week?
I don't know if I have 2 yellows.
Oh shit! Let me
so
start.
I'm gonna
Then.
go to my
You're gonna
next
start.
By the way,
Steve,
excuse me. By the way, he just said an S word, Mr. Butler. No, Noel, because you said you don't like. We said no more swearing. We're really sorry. Apologize. Apologize to Noel.
I shouldn't have said it. Just since I'm my kid, I
You
say a
could've
lot
said
of that
crap.
lately. Yeah. Or poo poo.
Or poo poo. Yes. Okay.
Steve, red card of the week.
Red card of the week. Red card of the week, I have to say, it has to go to Milan and Juve. Both of them. Not because of their performances over the week. Just that I think that they're going to close the transfer window. And a little bit more Juve than Milan because they have a chance to go far in the Champions League. And they're not going to purchase anybody.
I think it's gonna be pretty much the same thing everywhere in Italy.
I think that's you know what that is.
Juve's only purchase right now is Peluso. And
They
I don't
said-
think that's going to help them in the Champions League. Today, Loriente says he will be a Juve. They said he's going to be a Juve player in July.
Why not now, Juve?
Because they want to spend the money.
And Conte just
In the
came
summer.
out. Conte just said come out tomorrow's game against Lazio that they're 15, 16 guys that they have to have.
They're missing
Matria, they're
strikers.
missing strikers. Anyways, that's Juventus.
Red card to both the Italian teams. Spend a little bit. It's okay if you go in the negative this year.
My red card of the week goes to Southampton. They fired their coach Atkins. Southampton, 2 years ago, were in the 3rd division. He brought them to promotion back to back to back. They're not in relegation threat right now. The fans love him. The players love him. Okay, so this came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I didn't
It
get
seems like, and who got fired today? Del Neri at Sampdoria got fired also.
actually yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah,
No, Del Neri at Genoa.
Genoa.
No, at Sampdoria. Who
No.
was at Sampdoria?
No, Gigi Del Neri at Genoa got.
No. Who's at Sampdoria? It's Del Neri's at
They
Sampdoria.
lost.
Whoever's coaching Sampdoria just got fired.
And condolences to the Garrone family. The president of Sampdoria passed away today. But no, there's no coach that got fired today. I don't know what you're talking about.
I just saw it on Fox Soccer Central. Are they giving me misinformation
He's probably
again?
talking about Gigi Del Neri that got fired, which we thought it was going to be the guy from Palermo, but that's besides the point.
What's your red card of the week?
My 2 little yellow cards of the week. First yellow card goes to Italian soccer in all general, and it's in government bodies. First, you're going to take 2 points away from Napoli for something that happened over a year ago. And then after a couple weeks, you know what, yeah, you appealed, here's your 2 points back, Cannavaro back. This is a joke of a league. Honestly, if you're going to sanction somebody, do it before the season when the actual stuff happens.
Do
take
your
out points.
homework properly.
Do your
before
homework
you sanction.
properly. And you know what? Not for anything like I'm speaking
And
as a
establish
pure,
some rules.
I'm speaking as a pure soccer fan. If you wanted to take 2 points away from them, there was another rumor that you wanted to take 2 points away from them. Why isn't Juventus getting any points deducted for all that bull that happened before, right? Why is this happening? Is that why you give back the 2 points to Napoli? If you got caught for something, and let me say something on the record, Conte, Beckenbauer, Bonucci, and Simone Pepe, I don't think any of us here would have done any differently than them. They didn't divulge that what they saw.
Exactly.
Right?
Even Cannavaro did the same
I'm
thing.
not
He was
saying-
approached, he said no right away.
They said no right away.
Yeah.
I think we'd have all done the same thing, but if you're gonna make the rules for one person, for one team, make them for all. Second yellow card, it touches to Steve's point. I can't take this Berlusconi, Galliani, Kaká, Balotelli, Mino Raiola. No, he's not moving anywhere. We're treating this one here, like I said before, we can't be toyed with our emotions like this.
Sorry, my wife is calling me.
His wife is caught. Anyways, stop with these back and forth. Just tell us if you're gonna buy somebody or not buy anybody, because I can't take it anymore. Okay, guys, thank you very
That's
much
it
for
for this
watching.
week. That's it.
Alla prossima.
Fine.
Ciao.
Fini.